No filters, no apologies, just real conversations where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. This is Party's Over. Externally, I wanted to look a certain way, but internally, I wasn't happy. I've had so many procedures, so many treatments, more than I can count. I had to learn what a narcissist was when I realized I was married to one.
You've reinvented yourself, and now you're on a new chapter and a new journey.
I like to incorporate a little bit of my story as well on the show, but I'm also interested in learning other people's stories. I want the viewers in my show to walk away feeling great about themselves, feeling empowered. No filters, no apologies, just real conversation where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. Party's over, my friends. And now it's time for Call It, where we take a real-life situation, set a clear standard, and give you the rule. If you like honest conversations about relationships, boundaries, and modern etiquette, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Today's Call It is, do close friendships require constant contact to stay strong?
I love this question.
Me too.
No, they don't require it at all. That's a real friend. I can go like weeks without talking to you, and then we just pick up and we're like, hi.
You can go years without talking to
Yeah.
a close friend, and it's like the moment you speak to them again, no time has passed.
So my childhood best friend and I talk about this all the time. Like, she literally comes to my house for holidays. You know, I know she would be there in any emergency. I have no idea who she had lunch with yesterday. I have no idea where she's going on spring break. Like, contact doesn't make somebody a real friend, and vice versa.
Once you bond with somebody and that friendship's there, it doesn't matter how often you speak to them.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Strong friendships don't depend on constant communication. They depend on trust and consistency over time. How often do you talk to your closest friend? Tell me in the comments, daily, weekly, or whenever you reconnect. Remember, if the connection is real, it holds even when life gets busy. If this resonates, share it with a friend who means a lot to you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Healthy expectations make relationships stronger. Hi, it's Sandra. Are you a brand that wants to connect with our amazing audience? Exciting news! We have limited sponsorship spots open for brands we'd be proud to recommend. If that's you, we'd love to talk. The link is in the show notes. No filters, no apologies, just real conversations where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. This is Party's Over. Externally, I wanted to look a certain way, but internally, I wasn't happy. I've had so many procedures, so many treatments, more than I can count. I had to learn what a narcissist was when I realized I was married to one.
You've reinvented yourself, and now you're on a new chapter and a new journey.
I like to incorporate a little bit of my story as well on the show, but I'm also interested in learning other people's stories. I want the viewers in my show to walk away feeling great about themselves, feeling empowered. No filters, no apologies, just real conversation where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. Party's over, my friends. And now it's time for Flag It, where we spot the patterns that tell you what's really happening in a relationship. If you like honest conversations about boundaries, behavior, and emotional health, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Today's Flag It is, if a relationship feels intense and emotional all the time, is that passion or is it a pattern to watch? It's not real passion.
Oh, it's a horrible pattern.
It's toxic,
Ugh.
and it's that toxic intensity.
I am not a fan of strong emotions. Like, they just make me very uncomfortable. I find them to be so unnecessary. Like, you don't need this extreme to feel something.
I agree, because if the relationship feels intense all the time and so emotional, it's not the right relationship for you. That is not passion. That is an unhealthy chemistry
I agree.
that you should run away from.
I actually feel like a good relationship feels like nothing. It feels like perfect 70-degree California air. Like you walk outside and you don't feel the weather. That should be your relationship. Like obviously you have butterflies in the beginning or whatever, but long-term wise, like you should just feel so comfortable. It's like just this great thing. Like it's not giving you bad. It's not giving you overly good. It's just steady and calm.
It's stable, and stable is the type of relationship that you want. You don't want that unhealthy chemistry and that unhealthy, what you feel is passion and intensity, because that's pretty toxic.
Yeah, I mean, I think that a lot of times strong emotions are mislabeled as passion.
Yes.
Which is complete nonsense. Like, it doesn't have to be so intense. It can just be chill and pleasant.
And chill and pleasant is what all of us should aim for.
Yeah, because you can't live a lifetime under extreme circumstances. You'll be miserable over time.
And it doesn't last. Those
Sad.
types of relationships never last.
No. And if your partner's seeking that, F them. Honestly.
Well, a lot of partners
Well,
do
you-
seek
yeah,
that
you-
because
Remember,
I lived it.
yeah, that's what I
lived
was
it.
getting at.
My ex
Like-
ran to somebody who he has this intense
Quote,
emotional
unquote,
feelings
passion.
with, and that he thinks is passion, but it's not. It's an unhealthy, toxic relationship, and it's somebody that he actually has to pay to actually be with him, which makes no sense. But that kind of passion and intensity that he thinks that he's feeling is not real.
It's such a cop out. Like saying something's passion, like, no, it's nonsense. It's not passion.
So he prefers that over stability.
Yeah. Which you do not. You prefer stability.
I do. I prefer stability.
You like the 70-degree California air. He likes a hurricane.
If the relationship depends on emotional turbulence to feel connected, pay attention to the pattern. Tell me in the comments what helped you realize the pattern. Healthy love feels calm, steady, and predictable. If this resonates, share it with someone who may be confusing intensity with connection. And don't forget to like and share. Stability is what real relationships are built on. Hi, it's Sandra with a little reminder. If you like the show, hit subscribe right now. New episodes of Party's Over every single week. No filters, no apologies, just real conversations where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. This is Party's Over. Externally, I wanted to look a certain way, but internally, I wasn't happy. I've had so many procedures, so many treatments, more than I can count. I had to learn what a narcissist was when I realized I was married to one.
You've reinvented yourself, and now you're on a new chapter and a new journey.
I like to incorporate a little bit of my story as well on the show, but I'm also interested in learning other people's stories. I want the viewers in my show to walk away feeling great about themselves, feeling empowered. No filters, no apologies, just real conversation where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. Party's over, my friends. And now it's time for Call BS, where we take a popular beauty habit and separate the myth from the reality. If you like honest conversations about skincare and prevention, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Today's Call BS is, if your foundation contains SPF, is that enough sun protection?
I was taught no. What were you told?
I was taught no as well. So I was taught to add something underneath
That's
your foundation, if it includes SPF.
so that's what I was taught. I was taught skincare regimen, moisturize, SPF, then foundation.
But let's ask ChatGPT to make sure.
That's a good idea. And then where does like a BB cream come in it? Because I actually wear tinted SPF, but then I still put foundation on
Yes.
top of it.
I do the same.
Depending on where I am that day. Sometimes I
But I'm
just
curious to see
raw
what chat
dog
thinks
it.
of this.
Okay, dear ChatGPT, does foundation with SPF require
Additional sun protection.
additional foundation sunscreen, not prior? She's thinking.
I love what she thinks.
She's like really thinking. She's probably trying to deal with my spelling errors. Yes, foundation with SPF usually does require additional sunscreen underneath. You don't apply enough foundation, the coverage isn't even, and it's a best practice to apply a dedicated SPF 30 plus, ideally 40 to 50 first. So we're correct.
So according to chat and us,
And our dermatologist.
we include another SPF under our foundation.
And don't forget to reapply, which I'm guilty of not doing.
Me too.
But you should. If you're going to do it right, make sure you're reapplying.
Don't follow us. Foundation with SPF is a bonus layer. It's not your primary defense. When it comes to aging and skin health, consistent sunscreen matters more than any treatment. Do you rely on makeup for sun protection or do you use a separate sunscreen? Tell me in the comments. If this resonates, share it with someone who thinks their foundation is enough. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because daily protection is the best anti-aging strategy. Hi, it's Sandra. Spill It is by far our most popular segment. So if you have a question you want it answered on Spill It, this is your chance. Send your questions to spillit@sandralenasilverman.com and we might just answer it live on the show. Remember, no topic is off limits, so ask us anything. No filters, no apologies, just real conversations where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. This is Party's Over. Externally, I wanted to look a certain way, but internally, I wasn't happy. I've had so many procedures, so many treatments, more than I can count. I had to learn what a narcissist was when I realized I was married to one.
You've reinvented yourself, and now you're on a new chapter and a new journey.
I like to incorporate a little bit of my story as well on the show, but I'm also interested in learning other people's stories. I want the viewers in my show to walk away feeling great about themselves, feeling empowered. No filters, no apologies, just real conversation where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. Party's over, my friends. And now it's time for Been There, where I share real experience from my own life and the lesson that came with it. If you like honest conversation about relationships and personal growth, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Today's Been There is a time I ignored an unhealthy amount of patterns and what it taught me.
Do tell, Sandra. I'm very curious when you did that.
I'm going to talk about my ex and the green light that I gave him. So we had years of unhealthy patterns and infidelity and all types of issues in the relationship. And after our third separation, we had gotten back together. And then almost a year after we got back together, he was still unhappy. And I said, what will it take to finally make you happy in this relationship?
I recall this.
And not stop leaving all the time. Like, this is insanity. And he's like, well, I don't want to be told what to do, and I want to go and do what I want. And if you can provide those things for me, then I'll stay and I won't leave. So I give this person, against my better judgment, a green light. What do you think of
Horrible
that?
idea. Oh, I mean, it was ridiculous. But in your defense, like, I remember when this happened, and I feel like you just so desperately wanted to save your marriage. Like, I think you mentally were not ready to give it up.
Right.
And you were going to do whatever was in your power to keep this marriage.
So this was
whether
the
it
last.
was beneficial or not for you.
It wasn't beneficial for me,
Yeah.
but this was my last effort to keep the marriage together, to keep the family together. So I offer him a green light, and he still could
Yeah.
not handle the green light. He
No.
still couldn't do it.
But I think that you needed to do this. Knowing your personality, like you don't like to fail, and I think that you saw walking away from your marriage as failure, even though it's not. Like a marriage that doesn't work doesn't mean you failed at anything. It means it just didn't work out. But I don't think you saw it that way. So I think you were just being an overachiever.
I absolutely was being an overachiever
Yeah.
and competitive.
Yeah.
So I offer him a green light, and it still didn't work. We had our fourth separation, and now we're getting divorced. So the moral to the story is I ignored so many unhealthy patterns. For all the viewers out there, if you're in a situation like this or a relationship, you have to leave, because I promise you, they become more and more disrespectful. It never gets better. It only continues to get worse. And here I offered this person everything on a silver platter,
Yeah.
including a green light, and he could not handle that. So he still wanted to wreck the whole family unit, split everything, not have our family
Yeah.
together anymore. And he had a green light, and he still could not handle that.
And I think that this lesson applies to all facets of life, where you were trying to not like break a pattern by giving a solution that wasn't going to solve it, right? And I think people try to do that like at work. Like if you're in a job where like your boss is not treating you properly and you're not getting raises and you're being overworked, you try to break that pattern in the wrong kind of way. Or like in friendships. So I don't think it's just relationships. I think this is a lesson that people can take from your marriage and apply it to all sorts of aspects of their lives, even if it's not their marriage.
I agree, because once you see something going south and you see these patterns, they will continue and continue. And the only person that can stop this is you.
And you can't try to manipulate the situation.
No, it doesn't work.
It doesn't
You have to
work.
choose yourself, and you
Yeah.
have to love yourself. And obviously, I wasn't loving myself in this marriage. I'm loving myself now, and now I would never tolerate anything like that or ever offer a green light to anyone, because it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, which I knew it sounded crazy, but in my mind, I was thinking, okay, well, if he has this, then that will make him want to stop. And because if you're telling the person, go and do whatever you want, and it's okay, why would you
It
leave?
was like, oh, I see how you did this. It's like how you used to let your kids have candy.
Yeah, it's like reverse
Yeah,
psychology.
yeah. That's what you were doing. Now it all makes sense. Actually, now I never understood where you came to this conclusion from with the green light, and now I figured it out. It's how you used to let Zara have the candy basket. You let
Yes.
Dave has hips candy.
Yes. And it didn't work.
It didn't work
So the
at all.
reverse psychology honestly didn't work. So it backfired. It made it even worse.
It's all coming together. Learn from Sandra, people.
Yes, please. Because I will be honest with you, and I will tell you all my failures and the truth about everything. Learn from me. Run. Early patterns tell the truth, even when you don't want to see them. Have you ever ignored unhealthy patterns because you wanted something to work? Tell me in the comments, what did you learn? If this resonates, share it with someone who needs to trust their instincts. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because awareness early saves time and heartache. Hi, it's Sandra. Thank you for watching Parties Over Show. We are always looking for ways to improve the show, so I want to hear from you. Drop a comment and tell me what resonated, what you disagreed with, all of it. Your feedback shapes our show, so don't be shy. Tell us what's on your mind. No filters, no apologies, just real conversations where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. This is Parties Over. Externally, I wanted to look a certain way, but internally, I wasn't happy. I've had so many procedures, so many treatments, more than I can count. I had to learn what a narcissist was when I realized I was married to one.
You've reinvented yourself, and now you're on a new chapter and a new journey.
I like to incorporate a little bit of my story as well on the show, but I'm also interested in learning other people's stories. I want the viewers in my show to walk away feeling great about themselves, feeling empowered. No filters, no apologies, just real conversation where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. Party's over, my friends. And now it's time for tea time, where we talk about what's trending and what it really means behind the scenes. If you like honest conversations about aesthetic trends and realistic expectations, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Today's tea time is, everyone wants undetectable work, but what does that actually mean?
Oh, I love this.
Me too.
It means you do work, but you don't look like an Instagram filter.
You do work, but you do work in a natural way where nobody will know exactly what you've done. They'll just think, oh, you look like you've had an enhancement, or you look fresh, or you have a glow.
You look well rested.
But they don't actually know what you've done. So like, for example, a facelift. The key to a great facelift is to have one where you don't look like you had a facelift. You don't look like somebody would say to you, oh, she had a facelift. Her face looks completely different. You just want to look like your natural self, but younger.
I think all work should be undetectable.
All of it.
Yeah, you don't want to walk around looking fake.
If you're going to the right service providers, injectors, doctors, you will look natural.
I think down to everything, like down to the manicure. Like these are dip nails. I mean, my real nails underneath, but like I don't think they look like they have a layer over them. It just looks like they were polished properly. It's like little things like that, right?
Yeah,
like,
everything. Your eyelashes, microblading your eyebrows. Everything should
your
look
hair.
natural.
Like this is the furthest thing from my natural hair. I mean, I have like big curly hair that's out to here, but I think it's like undetectable that this is not my natural hair color and my hair's been straightened.
But it looks like natural hair.
Exactly. It's undetectable. Yes. So everything should be undetectable. Like you don't want to look fake. That's
true. So we're going to talk about everything, not just like a surgery. Everything should look like that.
Like you don't want to walk around with like fake nails and fake hair and fake, like have it look like it. It can be fake.
And look like a mermaid with your eyelashes.
Oh, 100%. Like the.
Or like spiders.
When they're like that. And then when you have the extensions that are just like down to like here.
And you can see the extensions. It's fine to have extensions. I have extensions.
I love extensions.
But you can't tell. Like you can't tell. You can't see them. But for some people, you can see them. You can see them. Like they're not applied properly.
Like when your hair, like your hair is not naturally like curled like that, but it doesn't look like that. Like it looks like you just have like this perfect beach wave that you were born with. But like when it's like so overly curled and it's, oh, I can't stand it. I hate a fake look. I like a natural fake look where you look, where like you don't actually look like that, but nobody knows that you don't actually look like that.
Oh, and then your breasts. Some people want their breasts literally straight up in the air.
Oh,
to look that is such an unnatural
Well, that was
look.
like during the saline era. Remember?
Yeah.
Like when everybody was getting saline and they looked like.
But even now, I know
Is
some
that a new
people
thing now?
Yeah, they're going to Colombia and they're getting their breasts redone and they're literally having them placed straight up in the air.
Can we discuss fake butts?
Yes.
So tacky. Like the butt jobs where it's like up to like here.
The implants?
Yes. And then you're like in the workout clothes and you're like, that is not real. Like go get a fake butt. I'm all about getting a fake butt, but just like make it look natural.
Well, I don't really see how you can make a butt implant look natural. You can do fillers and you could do a transfer of fat.
I guarantee
But an actual butt implant, I don't know how that looks natural.
I guarantee you there's women walking around that have fake butts and you don't know it. I actually think that a lot of these girls are asking for a fake looking butt.
Well, they are.
Yeah, like that's the aesthetic they want.
But you can't tell. You don't think you'd be able to tell if it's fake?
I think that there are girls that have fake butts because there's no way they got that butt from filler. Like there's no way.
No, but you can tell normally if it's an implant. You can actually see it.
I feel like there's girls that have it and we don't know.
Really?
Oh, definitely.
How?
I think they're out there.
How
Like
can
you don't have
how
a
can you not
thought
tell?
because I've seen this is why because I have a big butt naturally, but like so I notice butts, and this is the thing: you cannot have a thigh gap and have a perfect butt without some sort of enhancement. It's
you can have a thigh
physically
gap as long as you lipo.
Oh, the reverse. Oh, so you're saying that it's the leg that's not natural.
Yeah, I've lipoed to have the thigh gap.
Okay, that makes
Like
sense.
the diamond shape. It's a
So
lipo.
it's not a fake butt, it's a fake leg.
Well, it's not fake.
It's
You're
not
just
fake.
taking-
It's an
You're just
adjustment.
repositioning. I wouldn't say it's a fake leg.
No,
You're
no,
just
it's not. But it's
repositioning.
not a fully natural leg. A lipoed leg is not a natural leg.
Okay, so I've touched every inch of my body, which everybody knows from my book, except for my left foot.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you prefer dramatic transformations or subtle natural results? Tell me in the comments what looks best to you. Remember, the best aesthetic work doesn't change your face, it supports it. If this resonates, share it with someone thinking about treatments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Natural results always age better. Hi, it's Sandra. If this show is hitting home for you, don't keep it to yourself. Hit like, share it with a friend who needs to hear it, and help us get Parties Over show in front of more people. Your support means so much to me and the Parties Over team. No filters, no apologies, just real conversations where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. This is Parties Over. Externally, I wanted to look a certain way, but internally, I wasn't happy. I've had so many procedures, so many treatments, more than I can count. I had to learn what a narcissist was when I realized I was married to one.
You've reinvented yourself, and now you're on a new chapter and a new journey.
I like to incorporate a little bit of my story as well on the show, but I'm also interested in learning other people's stories. I want the viewers in my show to walk away feeling great about themselves, feeling empowered. No filters, no apologies, just real conversation where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. Party's over, my friends. It's time for Case Closed, where we bring a real life situation into Parties Over court and deliver the verdict. If you like honest conversations about dating and relationship patterns, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Today's case: when an ex keeps coming back, is it love or a pattern?
it's a pattern.
It's a boomerang.
Yeah, this is not a case of like, so I think there's like the ex that you dated in your 20s, then you go off and do your thing, and then you like get married in your 40s, right? Like that's not a boomerang because that's not like a repetitive
To
pattern.
the same person.
Yeah, but like I think that happens. Like somebody will date in high school or whatever,
Yes.
and then like they go off and they live their life, and then they re-find each other. This is not a boomerang because it's not like bounce, bounce, bounce. We're talking about the like they come, they go, they come, they go. That's just a pattern, and you need to break it immediately.
And usually for our viewers, most people come back at some point.
Yeah,
Wouldn't you agree?
absolutely.
I've never had one not come back.
I mean, I
Have you?
Yeah, but you know, I was difficult in my 20s.
No, but like one that you were like really connected to, or just randoms?
I feel like randoms. Like I feel like there's definitely people that I broke up with that never gave me a call back ever again.
So our
This is
producer of the
life.
show, Giselle, always talks about the boomerang. So she tells me all the time, Sandy, they're all boomerangs. They all come back. They just constantly come back. So
Maybe for you too.
we'll see.
Because all of us don't have that effect on people.
The jury's out. Most of them come back, but we'll see. The jury's out on some. But I definitely think that those are patterns. It's not
Yeah,
love.
in all
When someone keeps
seriousness.
breaking up with you and keep coming back to you, that's not love. Because when you love somebody, you don't want to be away from them.
No, I agree with that. Like on the serious side, like end this right now. This
Like
is
real love
not
is
good.
stability. It's
Yes.
comfort. It's not
Knowing
this.
that they're not gonna leave. That's like the biggest thing about real love. Like not worrying that they're gonna leave.
No, and you shouldn't have
personally.
to worry.
Like you should never worry.
You should never
You
have
should
to
never
worry that your
worry.
partner's actually
Like,
going to leave
if
you.
you're concerned your husband is gonna leave you, like you shouldn't be in that marriage.
100%. Because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Over and over.
And you shouldn't
over
live
again.
like that. Like, you should live a life where you are confident in your marriage and you know that your partner is going to be there for you. That should just be like a baseline for any serious relationship.
I agree. Have you ever gone back to someone or had someone come back to you? Tell us in the comments. Did anything really change? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because patterns don't change unless people do. After chasing perfection for years, I got hit with a heartbreak no concealer could cover. From bullshit to broken hearts is my story. It's my honest take on love, loss, and coming back stronger. Aging may wrinkle your skin, but it will never wrinkle your spirit. Get your copy today. The link will be in the show notes. No filters, no apologies, just real conversations where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. This is Parties Over. Externally, I wanted to look a certain way, but internally, I wasn't happy. I've had so many procedures, so many treatments, more than I can count. I had to learn what a narcissist was when I realized I was married to one.
You've reinvented yourself, and now you're on a new chapter and a new journey.
I like to incorporate a little bit of my story as well on the show, but I'm also interested in learning other people's stories. I want the viewers in my show to walk away feeling great about themselves, feeling empowered. No filters, no apologies, just real conversation where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. Party's over, my friends. And now it's time for Worth It or Waste It, where we separate proven skincare from trends. If you want smart, evidence-based guidance for your skin, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Today's Worth It or Waste It is retinol, skincare essential or overhyped ingredient. I happen to like retinol in skincare products, but I also like Retin A.
So I do not use retinol. I use only Retin A. I use the big boy,
Yes.
Trentoin. Trentonin, how do you say it? Whatever it is. It starts with a T. So Retin A is the brand name of something in the same family as retinol. So I think retinol is found in a lot of products.
Yes.
Where Retin A you use by itself. It's not mixed into products. And that's what I like. I like slather it all over my body.
So I don't really think it's an overhyped ingredient. I like the retinol in skincare products. However, I like the Retin A as well because it's
Okay.
stronger. So I think it just depends on your skin type and what you actually need.
So what I have found is, for some reason, like if there's a cream with retinol in it, my face doesn't necessarily react well to it. However, I can slather straight Retin A on. That said, I only use it twice a week. I use it on Sundays and Thursdays.
But you have to be very careful to use that at home because it can also thin your skin.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a prescription.
Yes.
Like it's like
it can cause your skin to look thin and translucent. So you have to be very careful. You're only using it twice a week,
Exactly.
which is fine. But I know people that use it every day and their skin is very thin.
So when I was using it every day, I noticed that my skin was thinning, and I was also getting very sensitive to light, to the sunlight. So that's like another issue with it. And then you also have to be diligent about moisturizing.
Right.
Like if you are using this stuff, you have to moisturize on top of it.
So we do like the retinol in skincare products, but we also like the Retin A.
Correct.
Retinol can irritate the skin and damage your barrier when it's used incorrectly. Are you using retinol? Tell me in the comments. Did you ease into it or did your skin react? And remember, worth it if you introduce it slowly, stay consistent, and use sunscreen. And waste it if you expect instant results or use it aggressively without guidance. If this helped you decide, share it with someone building a skincare routine. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because the right ingredients work when you use them the right way. Hi, it's Sandra. I wrote From Bullshit to Botox because somebody had to say it out loud. Fillers, facelifts, the whole obsession with forever young. I go there unapologetically. So if you've ever wondered what really goes on behind the beauty industry's polish, then grab your copy. The link will be in the show notes. No filters, no apologies, just real conversations where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. This is Party's Over. Externally, I wanted to look a certain way, but internally, I wasn't happy. I've had so many procedures, so many treatments, more than I can count. I had to learn what a narcissist was when I realized I was married to one.
You've reinvented yourself, and now you're on a new chapter and a new journey.
I like to incorporate a little bit of my story as well on the show, but I'm also interested in learning other people's stories. I want the viewers in my show to walk away feeling great about themselves, feeling empowered. No filters, no apologies, just real conversation where we learn, we laugh, and we level up. Party's over, my friends. Welcome to the after party, Spill It, where we answer your questions and nothing's off limits. Here's one we just got. My friend recently discovered that her husband has been texting a coworker constantly, late at night, private DMs, and obvious flirting. Nothing physical as far as she knows. Is this emotional cheating?
Yeah.
Is it really that serious? Yes.
This is unacceptable behavior.
It's horrible. It's emotional cheating.
This is confront like yesterday.
To me, this is worse than physical.
I would be livid. I mean, I would get divorced over this.
Because what's
honestly.
happening is their dopamine levels are increased because it's like a thrill.
Yeah,
right?
this is like unacceptable behavior.
And that's happening in
can't-
your house, under your nose, in
It's
front of your face.
highly inappropriate. Like there is no reason to be doing that with a coworker of the opposite sex.
And he could be
Point
sitting there
blank.
with her at dinner or lying in bed
and
next to her.
rationalizing it
No,
because
and,
it's a coworker.
and texting this other person.
No, this is disgusting.
It's awful.
Yeah, your friend needs to file for divorce.
Yes, immediately.
I hate this guy.
He needs to go.
Snip, snip.
Cut, cut. If the connection is secret, personal, and emotionally charged, the boundary has already been crossed. And if you want clear standards like this to protect your relationships, subscribe and share Parties Over, because the boundaries work better than pretending everything is fine.